You set a perfect budget, followed it for weeks, and then an unexpected car repair or vet bill wiped out your entire savings. The truth is, your budget didn't fail. You just fell into the irregular expense trap. It is incredibly frustrating. You do everything right. You track your spending, cut back on dining out, and watch your savings grow. Then, boom. Your annual car insurance bill arrives, or you have to buy a wedding gift, or your dental crown breaks. Suddenly, you are back to square one, feeling like you are terrible with money. But you are not. The problem is not your willpower. The problem is the way we are taught to budget. Most budgeting advice treats your life like a perfectly predictable, flat line. It assumes every single month looks exactly the same. You pay your rent, buy your groceries, pay your electric bill, and save the rest. But real life does not operate on a clean, monthly cycle. Real life is bumpy. Some months have birthdays. Some months have holidays. Other months have car registration fees. When you try to force a bumpy life into a flat monthly budget, you get stressed. You feel like you failed because you had to dip into your savings. In reality, these are not emergencies. They are predictable, irregular expenses. And they're the #1 budget killer. So, what is the fix? It is a simple concept called sinking funds. Do not let the name fool you. This is not about sinking your finances. It is about keeping them afloat. A sinking fund is just a fancy term for a savings bucket dedicated to a very specific future expense. You might ask, how is this different from an emergency fund? Well, an emergency fund is for the complete unknowns. Losing your job, a sudden medical crisis, or a major plumbing disaster. You do not know if or when those will happen. A sinking fund is for things you know are coming, even if you do not know the exact date or amount. You know your car will need new tires eventually. You know Christmas happens every December. You know your dog needs a yearly vet checkup. These are not emergencies. They are planned expenses, and they need their own funding. Setting up sinking funds is incredibly easy, and you can do it in 3 simple steps. Step 1 is to audit your past year. Look back at your bank statements from the last 12 months. Identify every single expense that did not happen on a monthly basis. Write down your car insurance, gym membership renewals, holiday shopping, vacations, vet visits, and even routine car maintenance. Step 2 is to do the math. For each of these categories, estimate how much you spend in a year. Let us say you spend $1,200 on holiday gifts and travel every December. Divide that number by 12. That is $100 a month. If your annual car insurance is $600, divide that by 12. That is $50 a month. Step 3 is to build these numbers directly into your monthly budget. Instead of waiting for December to scramble for $1,200, you save $100 every single month. When December finally arrives, the money is already there, sitting in a designated account, ready to be spent guilt-free. Now, where do you actually put this money? You do not want to keep it in your everyday checking account. If you do, you will probably accidentally spend it on groceries or everyday purchases. You also do not want to mix it with your emergency fund. The best place for sinking funds is a high-yield savings account, often called an HYSA. Many modern online banks allow you to create multiple sub-accounts or buckets within a single main account. You can literally name them. You can have one bucket labeled car maintenance, one labeled travel, and another labeled holiday shopping. This visual separation is incredibly powerful. It gives every dollar a specific job. When you log into your bank app, you do not just see one big pile of money. You see exactly what you have set aside for your future goals and upcoming bills. It turns your savings into a clear map of your priorities. The real magic of sinking funds is not just the math. It is the peace of mind. Think about how you usually feel when your car starts making a weird noise. Your stomach drops. You get anxious. You wonder how you are going to pay for it. But when you have a car maintenance sinking fund with $800 in it, your reaction completely changes. You do not panic. You just call the mechanic, get the car fixed, and pay the bill using the money you already set aside. It turns a financial crisis into a minor, boring inconvenience. It removes the guilt from spending. You can go on vacation or buy holiday gifts without that lingering dread that you are ruining your financial future. You are not cheating on your budget. You are executing a plan. If you are tired of the constant cycle of saving money just to watch it disappear on the next random bill, start your first sinking fund today. You do not have to set up 10 of them right away. Just pick one category that always seems to catch you off guard. Start with $50 a month and see how it feels. If you found this advice helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We share practical, honest money tips every single week to help you take control of your finances. Leave a comment below and let me know, what is the one irregular expense that always seems to ruin your budget? Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.